Hey, this is Bruce Cook. On this video, we're going to be featuring this Smart Parts GoG EXTCY marker and the GT Triad loader. So if you've been following my channel, you would have seen this marker on my channel recently. I had fixed it for a Wesley. So unfortunately, when he got it back and he went to play with it, suddenly he was getting a leak out of the regulator. And when I got it, he brought it back to me to check it out, take it home and check it out. Turned out the regulator seat decided to fail on him after he got it home, because this did not give me a problem, but when I pulled the piston out, look at the regulator seat, it ended up cracking, and he got lucky. I did happen to have one spare regulator seat from an old Smart Parts Ion rebuild kit I had. In fact, it was for that Ion project marker that I did like 2.5 years ago. I still had the little green regulator seat from that kit. So I swapped it out, and sure enough, it took care of the problem. So I thought I still had about almost 2,000 PSI in my tank. I still have a lot of that secondhand paint. And if you've seen the last video when I was trying out the Triad loader for the first time, my Bob Long gun looked like it was shooting out some funny paint that was breaking. Turned out there was a few 50 caliber paintballs that snuck their way into that box of secondhand paint. This is something we have to deal with from time to time at Wildfire Paintball. We rent out equipment, and it is one of the rules we go over when we're briefing our new players, is to not pick paint up off the ground or off the turf or whatever if they're playing at our indoor field. Sometimes they do it anyways, and sometimes they don't know better and they end up throwing 50 caliber paint in. So I found some 50 caliber paintballs, and some of them were soft, in that box of secondhand paint that I had. So I went through it thoroughly, made sure there was no weird paint in there, no broken paint, no 50 caliber paint. So hopefully we can get through all these paintballs. So I got a full loader right here. I have about a half loader's worth more paint and a caddy just below the camera. This GoG marker comes stock with a Blackheart board, so it has adjustabilities with the like the firing modes and the rate of fire. It'll allow you to even select PSP mode, which is what I have this on right now. And then I have the rate of fire capped at 20 balls per second. That's the highest the Blackheart will go anyways. Blackheart board. I don't expect this Triad loader to actually achieve 20 a second, but we're going to find out how fast this loader can feed this EXTCY marker, because my Bob Long marker doesn't really do a lot of loaders justice. Like with my TFX3, when I first featured that, the highest rate of fire I was getting out of that thing was maybe like 15. It peaked at 15, not even consistent. But then when I shot it on, or I used that loader on other markers, messing around like on shockers and stuff, they would have no problem getting up to 20 balls per second. So that had a lot to do with my marker, why this thing wasn't feeding a consistent 15. So anyways, we got the marker on. We're going to chronograph it. I already got it aired up. So, and this time, I got a standard pressure tank. That's what the customer who owns this is going to be using. So this time I did get the velocity up. Okay, 286. So I think last time I had the velocity at like 250. So 253. Ignore that. Remember, this is mixed paint. 280. 277. One more. 274. All right, so let's see what this JT Triad loader can do on this GoG EXTCY marker. All right. It's already down to 1,000 PSI. Yeah, it's making all the difference. This JT Triad loader being on a different marker, is this is definitely hitting 15 a second, where on my Bob Long Viz it definitely was not. So there you go. I got a few more in the caddy. Finish it off real quick. All right. So the barrel's unscrewing. Did really well. But there you have it. As you see, the JT Triad loader has more potential than what you've seen on my Bob Long Viz. My marker is funny with loaders anyway, so But there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and catch you in the next one.